Where the fuck are you? Gotta meet this. Yep. I'm gonna make this cold as hell.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
That's a 50-50 chance on that.
Cubs baseball starts right now.
Who the fuck did...
Ryan O'Hara is on the mound for the Cubs in this one.
Give me 1 second. And for Chicago Cubs in interleague matchup in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Target Field. Oh boy, I fucked it up. Ryan O'Hara is on the mound. 99 on the first inning, changeup is 84. A running fastball, by the way, he's into the batter's hands. To jamming him. It's 94, 88, so that curveball is 77. The starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals, the defense and the umpiring crew will come later on. Oh, here we go. Since this is, before I do the lineups, this is, even though we're in an AL stadium, the home team is the International League team. Therefore, the ninth batter is the pitcher. The NL rules. Or that 13 inning rules in effect. If any time that game goes 13 innings or more and it's tied, the game is called as a draw. 10 run rules in effect. Anytime a team scores 10 runs or more, 10-0, 11-1, 12-2, anytime in the sixth and beyond, the game will be called. With that being said, the starting 9 for the Kansas City Royals. I got a little bit of a cold, so I do apologize. Leading off is the center fielder Carlos Alarcon, making his debut, the second baseman and batting second Kiyoshi Fukumori. Making his return to the lineup, the left fielder Jerome Makepeace. Cleaning up is the catcher Isaac Davidson, making his debut. The third baseman Tomas Nunez. Also making his debut, the shortstop, batting sixth Reginald. Oh God, I knew it. Picado. I'm gonna say Picado. Fuck it. Making his return, yes, it's Avery. Reginald is the shortstop. Avery Henderson is batting seventh. Is the first baseman batting eighth. Making his debut, Hiro Ah, the right fielder, and making his pitching debut, which he'll come later on, is the debut of Hoon Sang. I know, screw that. If that name sounds familiar, it's not so much familiar, but the initials H-I-S. High is salty. Even once he comes in, there's things you've seen him before. Starting, like I stop eating. You should make that's high and salty. So I don't know what he is from a ethnicity standpoint. So I made him a Korean. So he'll come later on. And like I said, I got a call. I do apologize. For the Cubs of Chicago, they're starting 9. Laying off 9, and it is the pitcher.
What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well...
Oops. I'm going to give him a little bit of recognition. I do got a little bit of a cold, so I do apologize. No, it's not fucking Corona, you morons.
This guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So now here is Carlos Rincon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, I often see Rincon in the first 3 batters. Usually he's down the mid lineup.
7 o'clock.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Three and two, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate now is Fukumori, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Now the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Rincon on at first.
I'm about halfway there, up in range, so I can actually think about doing both here on my Twitch, channel and or there on my Twitch channel and here on YouTube both.
1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball.
I'm thinking about
up and in on the hands. Hard to do because a hitter really can't extend his arms. You just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty
O'Hara is not that. It's not that of a pitcher. It's that his confidence, trusting. Not that up there right now. That's the problem.
And it's fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Smoke toward third. He's got it. Second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
There you go. It's got for that.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
To the plate now, Jerome Makepeace. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to get him started again following the double play. Hot shot down the line. And that ball gets down out near the wall. No! Extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
So now to the plate, Isaac Davidson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a changeup is bounced to second, scooped up. And
that was bullshit, but I'm not the one that's playing the game.
Make anything out of a 2-out double.
No.
We're back to Target Field right after this. Number 86, the right-hander from Korea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you know who Hyatt Salty is, he's coming. Like I said, he's always Miss SG, and Miss SG I've talked about a lot. He's a streamer on Twitch, fantastic streamer and content creator. He's a fantastic person all around. I don't know what ethnicity he was, so I'm going to take a guess. Korean. So he is making his debut. Hoon In Sang. 97 on the cutter. 12 to 6 is 77. 92 in the sinker. Slurve is 87. Palm ball is 84.
That's the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Hiroshi Yamashita. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Hiroshi Yamashita. That's out.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
So 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So the next to bat will be Drew Mahoney. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
Hey. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Another full count pitch home. Ripped on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, dude, how you hear baseball has changed so much in the last season. That was a 96-home fastball, but he smoked the other way. Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Hiroshi Murakami is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Nero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Goto is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Yamashita on third with 2 out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1 pitch. Hard rider, but picked up on a hop. in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. Still no score. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the day on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's
over low. It's a ball and a strike.
So far, both
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Had runs in scoring position and failed.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Chopper to short. He's got to hurry. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team.
Pitchers to execute the triple crown. They can play playing the right side.
In the box now, Reginald Preciado. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Precision. Fucking just said it in that. No mind.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1.
Nope, outside.
Avery Henderson will be next.
Please, he's not spamming.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard
and
short. Ready in time to first, and there are 2 away.
At 7, the first baseman, Avery Henderson.
Up next, Avery Henderson. First offering.
Ball, that's low.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Shit, motherfucker.
The 1-1 home. Hit down the line at first. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Social dist, shelterin', wash hands, learning, chilludog, elbow cough, chillucat, hydrate, sanitizer, takeout. You got this, virtual yug, thanks do.
Ready now is Tran, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 16.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't know why he had to pin that, but whatever.
All even now, 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
It's for strikeout.
Next to stand in is Marshall Epps. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I want to check something, y'all. God damn it, she's trying to, motherfucker. Whatever.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's a
Yeah.
Away, ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Nick Johnson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now to the plate, Akira Ishikawa, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now here is Al.
Leading up to Kansas City, the right field, number 17.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
0-2.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 86.
Stepping in next, number 86. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Carlos Rincon. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
Next, it'll be Fukumori. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball back outside.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ishikawa will put this one away and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up. No score. pitcher, Ryan O'Hara.
Underweight on his way hockey, I suppose. Goodbye, tipping through. Rushed about the challenge. Loose puck. He scored! Following up the Slafkovsky after it. Markstrom came way out of the crease. He had an open net, puts it home, and the 18-year-old rookie makes it 1-0 Montreal just 13 seconds into the hockey game. All right, that's a strange start to say the least. Right off the opening face-off, and that right here to Cooley. Watch this right back, right onto the tape. All of a sudden, Sean Monahan comes barreling through there, and Jacob Markstrom didn't get to cover with his glove. And he thought it's just best to sprawl out. You don't.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there, really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off, he's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making his pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
In now, Hiroshi Yamashita, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Count moves to 2-2 now. Cub first baseman.
This round is 6-man tag team contest. It's scheduled for 1 ball. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 824 pounds, the king of test, Christian and Lance Stone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Drew Mahoney. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Hiroshi Murakami.
Next up, Hiroshi Murakami, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce it to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as Show Track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Goto. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time.
I should have known.
Over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run.
Well,
We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jerome Make.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Tradition continues. Every debut, it's always a home run let go. Every time.
Count 1-1.
And that remains the same what Hoon insane.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Isaac Davidson, he bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tomas Nunez.
Next to dig in, Tomas Nunez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Depending on whatever off days I have, we will continue with game 4 of the Subway Series between the Mets and the Yankees. I said I once, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. The only game that the Yankees have won was in the first series, game 3, 4-0. Other than that, Mets have dominated. And I mean dominated. So, but until then, hopefully I can create more players. Get one, not only get close to 1,000.
count, so we'll
but
see if
can't
he
get
can
my
battle
different
back.
players in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Ball one. One ball, two
If
strikes
I'm in the
now.
box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
It just
But this guy's
baffles me
feeling
that the
really
Yankees
good about
are.
his
And
fastball.
now,
Two back
don't
to
get me wrong,
back.
I hate the Yankees, yes, but I think that's where you see
Now
the
a
superior
fastball
of the New
awfully
Yorks.
close, but he doesn't
Oh,
get
they
the
can make it
call.
even.
It's
At least
2 and
almost
2
better.
now.
No.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you
No.
crazy when you're on the
No.
mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't
What?
put him away.
I think I was
Not
a
only
Yankee,
that,
I
but
came
it's
close
costing him
with
a lot
7
of
innings.
bullets.
But even then, that was a side house the moment I
And
left.
he fouls this one off.
Of course, I didn't help when I walked 6. I had 120 pitch, 7 innings. Still, though.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering.
Nope.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now into the box, Reginald Preciado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners
No,
back.
he's safe.
And now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over to first,
He's good.
and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tran.
Number 16.
First pitch on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So now to the plate, Marshall Epps. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Three runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Johnson.
The next Cub up, Nick Johnson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Too high. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Chicago. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right. Everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 17.
So stepping in is Al. Pitch on the way. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Number 86.
At the plate now, number 86. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock.
Standing in now, Carlos Rincon. Pitches high, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 gets a small piece near the plate. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Royals nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Ryan O'Hara. First offering. In there at the letters 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Aaron Fosses takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Aaron Fosses.
Into the box, Hiroshi Yamashita, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to first, back in standing. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll be back in standing up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate is Drew Mahoney. From the stretch.
1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hiroshi Murakami.
Next to hit is Hiroshi Murakami as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is swung on and foul tipped straight back as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count.
Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels.
Round 2.
Feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Jason Sellers will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Chase Benoit is also into the game as he takes over at short. O'Hara over at second. Yamashita at first, 1 gone. Sato will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 30.
Israel Pineda is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catcher, number 11, Israel
Number 16 will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Daichi Noma.
Number 10 is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 10.
Kazuhiro Kwan is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field. Number 7. Kazuhiro Kwan.
Good battle here.
Foss is probably on the mound. He's not a hard throwing pitcher. He's a screwball specialist, 83, and a screwball slam 91, and alarmingly high. In that, anything more than 88, you can see the seams. Spurs 92, 96 on 4 seam, or excuse me, 2 seam, and 83 on the sweeping curve.
Will be the 7th pitch coming up. Opposite field to left. Makepeace is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Yeah, against Makepeace here now.
Now that number 12.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Goto, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on. Base, Ogawa will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle.
Now
so
batting,
on and 2 out here.
Fumihito Ogawa.
Kosuke Nakamura will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 3-0. Ogawa will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing
Itoki Saito is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
So it's a little high. You know, for only going to a 6. But that's just me, though.
And now in the box, Jason Sellers is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Esteban Quiroz is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Hiroki Uchida is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Another brother. I think there's 2 Cheetah brothers. It's a quick yellow. He's not there though. I don't know the baby brother, baby or Cheetah brother. But.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I think I misjudged
it.
Up
until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right.
Nope.
At the plate, Jerome Makepeace.
Got me thinking.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I would actually try if I was making, even though just the AI, I would have actually go to second just to fuck with it, just to see what happens. I mean, no outs. Yeah, I'm third can go home. Why not?
Israel Pineda is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners are at first and third with none out.
I'm gonna put my Twitch account here. You stupid motherfucker.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Yeah! And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
About damn they score.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark.
http://twitch.tv/MISTEROTHERO07_. That is my Twitch account. I'm gonna see if this works. I gotta try to see if it works. Since my schedule at work now is going from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. I gotta kind of reevaluate myself, kind of get myself get used to morning soon.
See
the man Bugatti.
Bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
They got motherfucker. Go on.
The 1-0 delivery. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there.
Latman Bugatti 60. So. He's ready to qualify 7th.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
But 23rd in qualifying because of that. 17th.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern.
I'm going to see if I can get Sakach in this.
That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Change up here, but that's taking
next week.
Tough spot.
No, I haven't done this in a while.
As a hitter, you have a base open, so
I think I'm old the time when I did this. Cubs and Yankees. I'm going to put on the Yankees again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit at third.
Oh no, I can't do Yankees because.
And the side is retired.
Well, I did say next week we'll do next time do this will be Yankees and next game 4.
Up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the
and if I remember correctly,
and the Royals won.
6 of the last 7. So.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Now here's the first offer.
7 of the last 8.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Satayan. Tony Satayan and making the debut go to. Hold on. If I read it, Kosagawa, I think.
High in the air out to center field. Sato is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Ooh, fuck, that's right.
Next to hit, Marshall Epps. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
I think next game, I'm going to bring on game 4, since game 4 is in New York, and that is a hitter-friendly ball player. I want to see if I put full blast win. I want to see if we can get into 20s to 30.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, shortstop, Hiroki Uchida.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him.
Forget about it.
In now, Hiroki Uchida, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in once again is Akira Ishikawa, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And now the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up is Ryan O'Hara. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0. From the belt, the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, here is Hitoki Saito. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Kwan is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Jose Castilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jose Castilla.
And stepping in, number 10. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, Johan Manza comes in. What did he do? Hit the home run.
Left center field, and the Royals have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 score.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful
balls just like don't go that far. Oh shit, Castilla! Oh crap, I'm like slack. I do apologize. Holy fuck, my ass. Think about Jose Castilla is on the mound. I think about is basically majority of his pitchers are allowed to be batted into the ground. Very rarely hit in the air. With that being said, sinker is 94, 97, and the cutter 12 to 6, 76, 92, fork ball. Let me say it again. I'm mumbling, talking fast. Sinker is 94, 97 with the cutter, 12 to 6, is 76. 92 is the forkball. Slider is 88.
To the plate now, Kazuhiro Kwan. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The pitch, number 34, Aaron.
Stefan Alames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Oh, okay.
Now here's the first offering. Hit slowly on the ground to second. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the second out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Sato. Here's the first pitch. Hey! Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Royals 2. Tony Santillan will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 66.
Oh, Tony Santillan. Another single ball. The only difference is, though, he's more of a, as his career is going, he's more of a two-seamer specialist. But, because his single ball is down to 90, so... But still sinker ball nonetheless. His sinker ball is 90, 95 is two seam sliders, 85, 76 is knuckle curve, and knuckleball is 72.
Tony Santillan.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Esteban Quiroz.
The left fielder Esteban Quiroz.
First pitch of the AB now. Too low, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on, missed, 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-1 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate now, Brennan Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Here it comes, 2-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
2-1, here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Quiroz rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Neil Fikach comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
This poor bastard's making his debut. 92 in the sinker, another sinker ball. Cutter is 97, 84, palm ball. Knuckle curve, 87, 76 is curveball. You poor fucker. I have 0 regrets for what I did, or for what is about to happen.
So now to the plate, Tran, as the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Davis on second. Ogawa at first with no outs. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Marshall Epps, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Down 1-1.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So here is Hiroki Uchida. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Stepping in now, Akira Ishikawa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Three runs already home here. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-2. Ed Thomason has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ed Thomas is now on the mound. 91, another single ball, 91. The last single ball is 91, and a sinker, 2 seams, 96. Curveball is 83, 87. Curveball is 87, 92 on the splitter.
Ed Thomason.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jason Sellers. From the stretch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1. Sellers is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. Standing in now, Jerome Makepeace. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And there are 2 away now.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Israel Pineda. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Tran gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate here is Ed Thomason, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Hitoki Saito.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hitoki Saito flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
He has to be. He has to go in this. I guarantee you that the Ooh. He needs to go, or he's gonna get pulled.
Even have a chance to throw him out here.
Esteban Quiroz is at the plate now as he
Well,
looks at strike 1.
He let go 3 runs. So, let's go 4th in this. Yeah, I think he's gonna get pulled. He has to.
Down and away, ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Saito stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Count even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much.
I know that even the AI is
don't
trying
have
to
to come
get him
into
to
the
chase,
zone on
but
that
good
count, but a
lord.
pitch that far outside
Pitch.
isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Whatever. Whatever.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Number 97 is on, and he'll take over on the...
Goku Kasugawa. On about 98 is a flamethrower 99. On the first thing sliders 89. 78 on the curve. So 94 on the running fastball again. That's going into the pitch, batter's hands, jamming him. 84 on the pound ball.
The mound in relief. Into the box now, Brennan Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah. Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Runners going. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Ogawa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Royals 2. Kana Sang comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
To hopefully finish up the game. Kana Sang. I think a Taiwanese born. He's out flamethrower like I am. 99 on the first curve, 78, 94 on the cutter slider, is 88, 84 on the Vulcan chain. Vulcan chains, if you don't know what that is, if you know what the equal is on inward curving, you hold it and you throw it like that. At least that's what I remember. If I get it wrong, please let me know. Put it in the comment section, please.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Wrong way.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Chase Benoit. First pitch of the AB now.
No, that's low.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's
begun fuck already. Guangyan Zhang and Guangnan Wen. Fuck. Don't blame him.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball.
That's true. That's true.
Is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, number 10. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Next, here is Kazuhiro Kwan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Slides and he makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ryan O'Hara is the winning pitcher of record. Number 86 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Yeah, said Target Field don't produce a long home run.
Theshow.com.
There you have it. The Chicago Cubs defeat the Kansas City Royals 7-2. Next week will be game 4 of the Subway Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees, where the Mets have completely dominated 7 out of the last 8. Tomorrow morning, if I can wake up to do it, will be the Le Mans Bugatti 60 Super Trofeo GTE RS1 and Ferrari Series. Until then, you will see me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Mr. Zero to Hero 007 _.